Hi everyone, and yes, this is the second video of today. But the reason I'm doing this, I was just sat here just having a mid-morning coffee really, and the idea came to me of just sharing a little sort of tip which can come in handy if you're starting out in DE shaving, double-edged shaving, or even a regular person who shaves this way and has a few razors. If you want to acquire some vintage razors, some old razors, some of which can be hard to come by, or they can be at ridiculous prices on the internet. And the way I did it, or the way it's worked for me, is by asking, you know, your close family, your father, your grandfather, your friends, and even your work colleagues. You wouldn't think of asking your work colleagues, and the reason I say that is my work colleagues know about my DE shaving, my YouTube channel, and one of them come in one day and said he was clearing one of his family's houses out and came across this brand new boxed double-edged razor, and they've no use for it, and would I like to see it? And so I said, well, bring it in, and this is what it was. It was a boxed Gillette Super Slim Twist. Now, as you can see, it's boxed in its original box, and I'll just get it out for you to see. There we go. Never been used. You can't buy these new. It's got its I've shown this before, but just carefully, if I can work out how to open this. There we go. It comes with a razor and twist to open, and it's blade, even with the blades in it. So it's fantastic. I'm not going to use this actually. I'm going to keep it into its box. And a few weeks later, he came in and said that his father had a couple of razors which he no longer uses. So would I like to see them? So I said, yeah, lovely, thanks very much. So he brought them in, and the first one was this Gillette, made in England, and I think it's called a ball end Gillette, it's known as. It could have an official name, but it's a 3-piece razor, and you know, these things you can buy. I'm not saying you can't buy them, but you're buying something, someone will give you or sell you these razors knowing that you'll appreciate them or use them, and that way there must be thousands of razors in the country, in the world, which are in drawers, in cupboards, never used. And it's a good way of getting those razors out and getting them back into society, if you like, to people who appreciate them and who'll use them. So that's one razor. And then this one, I was very particularly thrilled about this one. And look at that, it's a PAL Injectomatic, and it came with its key. Now the blades in this, you know, are in this, and then you slot the thing and push the blade in. A single-edged razor, and I don't own one with a handle like that, and I was thrilled to bits with that. I'll be using these in future videos, but it's just an idea. With telling your work colleagues, your friends, your family, you know, they may say, well, hang on, I'm sure my dad's got 2 razors he doesn't use, or his granddad, or their friends, whatever. And that way you can acquire razors of all sorts of ages and designs at a very, very reasonable cost. You know, if you're interested in that sort of thing. But it's just, as I say, it's just a quick idea to share with people. maybe something you've not thought about doing. You know, you don't go to work thinking about talking about double-edged razors or anything like that. So hopefully it'll help a few people, and especially if you're on a limited budget but you'd like to own, you know, a few vintage razors as well. So all you've got to do then is, if you have them, is what I do is clean them with a toothbrush, hot water, soap, and then I sterilise them in barbicide, but don't leave it soaking there. I don't usually do the handles. I'll do dip the head in, you know, about 20 seconds, something like that, and then wash them again with a toothbrush and soap and rinse them with hot water, and then dry them, let them air dry, and they're ready for use then. So just a tip, just an idea, hopefully it'll help someone out there. So thanks for watching yet again, and a very hot conservatory. So I'll see you on Wednesday for the Wednesday shave.